Today we're talking about a space that often gets overlooked, your entryway. Hi, I'm Linda, founder of Tiny Oasis Decor. Welcome to week 1 of Reset Your Space, a calm start to fall series. Today we're talking about a space that often gets overlooked but actually sets the tone for your entire home. Your entryway. Now, I know what you might be thinking. I don't really have an entryway. Maybe your front door opens right into your living room or kitchen, or maybe it's just a tight hallway or landing pad that's become a magnet for clutter. But that's exactly why we're starting here. Because whether you have a defined foyer or just a sliver of floor, you can create a moment that feels calm, functional, and welcoming. So why does the entryway matter? Your entryway is the first thing you see when you come home, and the last thing you touch before you leave. It's more than just a place to kick off your shoes, it's where you start to shift gears, mentally and physically. And if it's chaotic with piles of shoes, bags, and paper clutter, it can add low-grade stress you don't even realize that you're carrying. So today, we're going to gently reclaim that space. I'll walk you through a few small changes that make a big difference, especially in a small home. Tip 1. Clear the visual noise first. Before you add anything cute or functional, do a quick visual sweep. Look at what's collected in your entryway. Are there shoes you don't wear? Reusable bags that never get reused? Last season's sunscreen and flip-flops? So here's a quick reset checklist. Remove anything that doesn't belong, limit shoes to 1 to 2 pair per person, and toss or relocate mail, flyers, and random drop-off items. Give yourself 15 minutes, a trash bag, and a bin for relocate elsewhere items, and you'll feel instantly lighter. Tip 2. Add a landing pad that works for you. Even if you don't have a formal entryway, you can create one. A small rug, a slim bench, a wall hook. These simple anchors tell your brain, this is where I shift from outside world to home life. Here are a few ways to do that in small spaces with tiny entry zones. A storage bench for shoes, bags, or pet leashes. A slim console table or floating shelf with a tray for keys and glasses. Wall hooks or a peg rail for jackets, hats, and bags. A basket or cubby bin to catch the day's drop-off clutter. Even a stool next to the door can become a moment to pause. Tip 3. Use vertical space like a pro. If your entry is narrow or there's no floor space, go up. Vertical storage can be your best friend. Mount a few decorative hooks or even a full organizer board. Some of my favorites are a wall-mounted mail and key organizer, vertical shoe rack or tiered basket, or a mirror with hooks that adds light and function. You're creating calm and making use of space that was doing nothing before. Tip 4. Choose a small decorative touch. Once the space is cleared and functional, you can make it feel good too. But you'll want to keep it simple. A small art print, a vase with dried grasses or greenery, a seasonal candle or diffuser. Tiny touches go a long way toward making your home feel welcoming without adding clutter back in. Tip 5. Treat this space like a daily reset spot. Every evening, spend 1 to 2 minutes resetting the entryway. Tuck away discarded shoes, wipe the dirt and dust from the surfaces, and reset the rug. It's a small act, but it helps your home greet you kindly again tomorrow. Let's recap. Here's your calm entry reset plan. Clear the clutter, limit what lives there, create a landing pad, even in the smallest space. Use vertical space, hooks, shelves, wall organizers. Add a decorative touch, keep it simple and cozy. And reset daily, just a couple minutes is enough. You don't need a big foyer to feel grounded when you come home. With a few small tweaks, your entry can become a peaceful transition between the outside world and your cozy oasis. If you're following along with the full Reset Your Space series, next week we're talking about simplifying your routines and how your space can support calmer mornings and evenings. Until then, I'd love to hear, what's the biggest challenge with your entryway? Or what's one tiny change that you're going to make this week? Leave us a comment or tag us on Instagram if you're making changes. We'd love to cheer you on. And if you'd like to receive our weekly community newsletter email, the link to sign up is in the description box below. Take a deep breath and welcome yourself home. See you next week. Bye-bye.